a change or a recognition when you come to the realization that serving isn't just for convenience. I think having that realization changed things. And I would say my faith became more real or more substantial.
During COVID, we had a really, really hard time in our family, something that we couldn't work through on our own. It just seemed like something that we were never going to get out of, and life was just going to be like this. And we decided it was time to really turn to God. It was out of desperation and just not knowing what to do and sadness.
Attendance at Crosspoint, and they said, hey, we're running this Christmas tree event. I had heard of it through a friend previous to this, and they're like, hey, it's a really cool thing to partake in. And that was floating around in the back of my head somewhere and not even like being thought about as a possibility. But then here they were on stage saying, hey, we could really use some volunteers to help prepare Christmas trees. And it really seemed to evolve or get the ball rolling from there, where we stepped up as a group to go ahead and prepare the Christmas trees, unload them, load them, deliver them to households of people that needed them.
I found myself in Lockport because they had a foundations class that I had been waiting for available here.
That causes the three of us all to go to Lockport. At this time, we see Tiffany up on stage. Tiffany is saying, hey, we have a need. We need help in King's World. This is what we need. Okay, so we leave, we drive away, and she's like, do you think? We were led to Lockport Christmas tree event. We were led to Lockport Foundations. We have Tiffany up on stage saying, we need volunteers for this purpose. Are we here for that purpose?
We team teach together. These two teach kindergarten, and we teach school age, older children.
The impact that we didn't think about, the unseen or unthought about impact was how fulfilling it was on our end to be able to do this, to be able to serve in this fashion. And what a blessing that is.
So serving is really important to us because we are very blessed by God. And as we got to know him even more deeply, he's just been such a support in our lives. And, you know, he deserves our obedience and, you know, all of us.
Serving in King's World is really important to me because it is something I don't really remember as a child, and I think it would have helped a lot if I had God as my firm foundation as a child, so I could have grown up with that faith.
Like if they had a bad week, I get to make their week just a little bit better. Or even if I had a bad week, they get to make my life a little bit better. It's not one way, it's mutual.
Witnessing our children partake in this, seeing the impact that they have is just overwhelming. And I can't pray to God and thank God enough for that.
I feel like together now our bond is really, really powerful, especially as God holding us all together.